meal was so-so. Hey!
Hey, man.
I thought you were my lunch.
You order without me?
Well, yeah, I didn't know you were coming. But since you're here, I have a mountain of Mountain Dew money for you.
Ooh, looking good, looking good.
Keep on doing that you do.
All right.
You'll get more of that to do with what you do. The short ribs were horrible. They fell short. Elite Yelper.
Home sweet home.
Now that you're here, sir.
What? Bro, I know you're not chilling in my place without me. How'd you get in? Spinelli let you in?
Yeah, man. Just make myself at home.
Man.
Hey, well, it's good to see you too, man.
It's good to see you too,
Yes,
man.
sir.
You gave me a heart attack. Bro, it's a good thing you're here, though.
going
Sammy's
on?
been getting on my case like crazy, man.
About what?
Just about my work ethic. He's saying I'm not showing up on time or whatever. And, you know, sometimes it's true, but, you know, sometimes I get stuck in traffic, and you know what it is?
Ah, man.
He's telling me not to blow up on media, but then one day he just blows up on the media. It's like, how you gonna tell me not to do something and then you do it? You know what I mean?
Yeah. No,
Did
I
Bron
hear
ever give you heat and stuff for something that?
Yeah, a few times. But the most important thing is to be an individual. You take the good from the veterans and the people that have laid down the foundation before you, and then you take it and make it your own. But if he's getting you on your work ethic, something's got to be going on. You sure you putting in every day? You sure you love this game dearly?
I do, man. What you?
I'm asking you. You got to know it. You got to feel it inside. I wake up every day knowing I'm blessed to play this game. I leave it all out there, man.
You really getting into it. Giving me that rookie advice, bro.
Well, I want you to survive in this league. You got some great talents. I feel like you can do big things.
I appreciate you, man, but I thought you just came over to chill and listen to some music.
Well, I did, man,
didn't
but
know
you wanted to get all serious,
get
man.
all sentimental. You were like, do you care for the game dearly, man? You look like you were going to cry, bro.
I wasn't going to cry, man. But on the side tip, you need to fire Spinelli. He didn't even ask me for my ID.
For real, man?
Man, hey,
It's
DJ,
wild.
I'm going to catch you later, man.
All right, bro, I'm going to
Yes,
catch
sir.
you.
Hey, Shammy knows a good thing or two about this game of basketball. Open up your ears, man.
Yeah, he probably paid you to say that.
Why do fish swim in schools? Because they can't walk.
Spinelli, did you let IT into my place?
I think so.
You think so?
He's so quick, I barely saw him go by. I get why he's so hard to guard now.
Too quick, huh?
I tried to stop him, but I'm so old.
Oh, okay, so now you're too old.
I didn't know what to do. I mean, it was IT. I was in awe. I literally didn't have anything to say.
Okay, well, you with nothing to say. You must have been starstruck. He is quick, though. I'll give you that.
like a hummingbird.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, happy to be here with my partners, Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, it'll be the Chicago Bulls up against the Milwaukee Bucks. Well, it was Milwaukee winning their last game against the Nets in Brooklyn. 5-5 over the
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
For the hometown crowd, and we've got it live for you right here from Chicago. Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. And, of course, Bobby Portis. With him gone, we'll see how they get along.
And it's a trade that it caught me a little off guard, I have to be honest, Kevin. He played such a big part for this team, and really the last guy I expected to see them move.
Clark, a lot of injuries on both sides with both teams coming into tonight. That can change a game, can it?
Dramatically, Kevin, because rotations are out of whack and out of sync. I mean, other players have to step up, and then oftentimes, Kevin, guys get an opportunity. They're all pros, so they step up in a big way, but it does disrupt your natural flow and rhythm in terms of rotations and how you want to play your different units.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Giannis and Parker, the explosive forward pair. Brogdon out there with Young. And it's Monroe in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Following the bucket by the Bucks. And DJ throws it down.
Cannot give DJ that kind of position. I mean, once he's this close to the bucket, he's looking to throw it on your head.
Brogdon kicks to Antetokounmpo. Screen by Young. Antetokounmpo dishes to Parker. Rebound by the Bulls. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
You know what? It's a fine line between attacking but yet staying under control, and they did, and that's why they shot such a high percentage.
Yeah, they pushed the pace, and typically you get high-quality shots when you do that. I thought they were terrific all game, Greg.
Antetokounmpo passes to Brogdon. Now Monroe kicks to Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. Screen by Monroe. Shoots from the line. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Well, you really got to love the hustle from the Greek freak, Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's got a ton of confidence when it comes to beating up that glass.
Yes, that goes in. And it's 6 points for DJ.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
To the paint. It's deflected.
And you love the hustle DJ brings on defense, using his solid leaping ability to block shots.
So good from Wade.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Brogdon. Screen by Young. Parker dishes to Antetokounmpo, and no good that time. And the Bulls going the other way now. I'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jason Kidd.
Thanks, Kevin. He said, look, all they talked about before this game was defense. Going up against one of the best offensive teams in the league, he said, it's a challenge that we embrace. Nobody can do it by themselves. It's got to be a collective effort. No hero ball on offense either. Guys, we'll see if they can put the brakes on them. It's never easy. Back to you.
Thanks as always, David. Well, they know what their toughest job is going to be today.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always hard to go up against a team that can light it up like this. You can't let them hit the ground running.
Exactly. I mean, they've got to be the ones dictating the tempo and the pace. Keep the high-octane offense on the other side in check.
And what an advantage it is for players in the Bucks to be able to pick the brain of Coach Jason Kidd. Kidd is a player who found success in so many formats, under so many schemes, under many coaches, from winning NBA titles as well as international titles when he played the game.
I don't know how much more I can embellish that, but you're right, Kevin. There's a lot to be learned from old number 5. I mean, Kidd has also shown a knack for imparting his knowledge, which is rich and deep, to his guards. And when you've got a young team like the Bucks are, to have a coach with Kidd's experience and IQ, man, what a blessing for those guys.
Here's Monroe, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Monroe's got 5 points so far. Payne kicks to Pondexter. DJ with it. Monroe on him. Misses the layup.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Really enjoy watching Antetokounmpo show off his toughness. I mean, he's not a real thick guy, long, angular, and muscular, and much tougher than he looks. That's why I think he's able to overpower defenders at times.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
1:46 left to play in the first quarter. Good work there as it goes. And it's 7 points for Greg Monroe.
Yeah, those shots are taken totally in rhythm, high percentage quality shots, and really getting whatever he wants.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
And one thing you notice with Giannis is just how much better this team is with him on the floor. What he brings on offense and defense is as huge as any player in our league.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Markkanen, he's checked in for Mirotic. Parsons comes in for Quincy Pondexter. And Wells is subbed in for Dwayne Wade. And here is Dellavedova after the three-pointer from Chandler Parsons. Left side, Antetokounmpo. And it's off the back rim, no good. And Greg, with Giannis, the team is so much more dangerous with him on the floor offensively, and the numbers back it up.
Yeah, Giannis, one of the few difference makers who can impact the game on both ends. Causes a ton of turnovers with his D, but also can facilitate or carry a team with his offense.
Chicago making a switch here. Holiday's checked in.
Kevin, he's been flat out phenomenal, superb, scintillating this quarter. He's carving them up, knocking down everything.
Dellavedova, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Payne out there with Dwayne Wade. And it's DJ. Then there's Nikola Mirotic. And it's Pondexter in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Now here's Wade. Following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo. Wade dishes to DJ. DJ sets the screen for Mirotic. There's the screen. Fires from deep. Rebound by Monroe. Monroe's got his 4th rebound in this one. Got a piece of it. Now Payne. Out left to the wing. Mirotic has a wide open look. Good on the 3-point shot. Mirotic just got himself on the board with 3 there.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Parker. Pass to Monroe. The 9-foot shot. That one, no good. Nice D from DJ. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the Lakers was tremendous. He finished with 45 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him, and what became a great exhibition on his part. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Thanks, David. It was a performance that not many players are capable of.
I know I won't forget it for a while, and you have to think he'll keep it rolling here tonight. When you're that hot, it takes a while to cool down.
And you know what, Greg? I think defensively they're going to be ready for him. They won't make things easy. Coming off a game like he just had, I mean, he's going to get a bunch of attention.
Now here's Payne. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. One of the hardest things, Clark, to defend in the league is the pick and roll. What do defenders need to key on when they're defending a pick and roll?
Well, I think a couple of things. One is you want to try to dictate where the pick and roll is going to happen and where you want the ball handler to go. And then there's got to be great communication. The two guys involved in the screen and roll have to be on the same page. There's got to be a lot of talk. And then the three guys maybe not involved have to be ready to help their teammates. So communication, a real sense of trying to dictate to that ball handler where you want him to go and what you want to give up, because you can't take away everything when you're defending a good pick and roll combination.
And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. Antetokounmpo passes to Parker. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th assist in the game. Now here's Wade. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. A chance to take a moment and compare the front court and back court scoring on the night for Milwaukee.
And the front line carrying the load offensively. They always say reward the big men and credit the guards for getting them the ball and enabling these guys to fill it up.
And, you know, certainly, Kevin, the strength of this Milwaukee team, one of the strengths anyway, is the length they have. I mean, have reach at all positions, but especially up front. They just need some time to develop, but a strong base is there.
Screen by Monroe. Young with no one around. Buries the long-range jumper. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Man, he's just a fundamentally sound player. I mean, Greg Monroe is somebody who sets picks really well, and because of that, he makes defenders feel like they're running into something other than just a basketball player. Yeah, he's costing them right now, sabotaging them a little bit. He's got to find his shot if they want to win this game.
DJ with it, Monroe on him, and that one's good. DJ's got 20.
And, you know, DJ's interior game is very impressive. The big thing for him is that excellent body control. When he takes his time, he's really dangerous in the post.
Now here's Monroe. He had 13 points in the win against Brooklyn. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. 5 on the clock. Baseline try. Nice jump shot. Good. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points in the game.
Man, that's a nice-looking stroke from Antetokounmpo. What can't this guy do?
Wade dishes to DJ. Here's Payne, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Bulls lead by 10.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Yeah, and you can tell they feel like they can get inside whenever they want to. I mean, it's been carte blanche, full menu for them, and the defense really not offering any resistance.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now your scoring has been big in the first half, but also rebounding has been huge. What's allowed you to have such an impact?
Well, you know, I mean, you can't get a rebound unless somebody misses a shot. So, yeah, I guess I've been pretty fortunate that there have been plenty of missed shots tonight. I wish I could tell you much more than that, DA, but all I do is I box my man out, hope the ball comes off the rim towards me. If there's more to it, look, I didn't get the memo.
Well, that's keeping it simple. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. The second half just about to get going here. You look at DJ in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's really been catching the defense off guard so far here in this game, racking up a bunch of trips to the line.
Yeah, and you know what? I like the fact that he's staying in aggressive attack mode. I mean, forcing the issue, making the defense fouling.
On the court for the Bucks, Parker is the 4 with Monroe in the middle. Young is out there with Brogdon, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the 3 side. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. And we're about halfway through the season, and what better time to see how the Rookie of the Year race is starting to shape up. A lot of bright stars on this list. You look at DJ, well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
And this is just a special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
Out to the right wing. Monroe right side. And Young kicks to Brogdon. Monroe sets a screen for Brogdon. That one doesn't drop.
No other way to say it. Flat out bad defense. Didn't even contest the shot. Lucky for them, he misfired on it.
Fast break, Milwaukee. And it's Wade with the rebound.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Back to Payne. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. There's the pick. Pondexter kicks to Mirotic. Now here's Payne. He's guarded by Brogdon. Second shot opportunity. And it's DJ missing. Bucks trail by 10.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
You know, when Antetokounmpo puts his head down, and it is a really terrifying sight for the defense when this guy's coming at you, all limbs and arms and size and ball skills. Usually you just end up hacking away at him to stop him from getting to the hoop.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Robin Lopez is checked in for Mirotic. Denzel Valentine comes in for Quincy Pondexter. And Wells is subbed in for Dwayne Wade. Dellavedova, that's good. Dellavedova's got his first bucket in this one.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
And the replay is courtesy of Under Armour. Unleash chaos. It was a great sequence from the steal all the way to the finish at the other end. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Thon Maker.
Man, what determination from DJ would not be denied. Love how he forces his way through.
Chicago shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Justin Holiday's checked in for Payne. The Bucks also with the sub. John Henson's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. Clark, you know we like to reach out to the fans and have them send in questions, so I've got one right now. Here's Alex in Ohio, of all places. He asks, what sport other than basketball are you best at?
I specialized early, Alex. I was a decent athlete, had good hands, could catch and throw a football pretty well, but didn't like the contact there. Right now, I'm actually just a good workout guy, and I'm trying to become a better than average golfer.
It's stolen by Maker. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Henson. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And, you know, Henson's height and length and reach makes him a force on the glass. He does a nice job chasing down those rebounds.
Now, here's DJ. 23 points in the game. Holiday, the pass to DJ. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Parker. Changes up, and the layup is good. Parker's got 7.
Oh, I tell you what, tremendous work rate in getting to the glass by Parker. If you don't box him out, he'll make you pay for it.
There's a screen. And Holiday kicks to Valentine. The feed to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screen play. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play. The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
He took good advantage of that screen.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
Yeah, and I like it. I love seeing that. It's a lot of fun when that happens. These teams are going at each other from the outside.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. 12 points for him. Maker, no one around him, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
And the vision of the Greek Freak easily spotting his wide-open teammates thanks to that height of his. You know, Kevin, when you watch Giannis, it's impossible to not see how much he impacts the game. I mean, you can never feel comfortable as an opposing team when Giannis is in action at either end of the floor. Offensively, he's a problem, and defensively, he's a nightmare.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo, and he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game.
And I think down low is where Antetokounmpo is really so effective, using those long arms of his to get shots off over the defense, really at will.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And the stats for Giannis are equally impressive with how many categories in the box score he can fill up. What is scary, Clark, is that he's just scratching the surface.
He's such a young guy. You forget about it because his game has a maturity to it, even though you see a rawness to it as well. I mean, this guy has a tremendous upside. I think he's a player that could be one of the most unique players we've ever had in the league.
And the Bucks making a change here. Monroe's checked in. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
And sometimes, you know, you don't capitalize off a good shot or a good look. Still, you got to keep letting those good looks fly.
Bucket is good. Markkanen's got 5.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now, here is Young. He has 5. And it's Monroe finishing it off.
And Greg Monroe is really good at positioning himself down low. I mean, he's definitely a threat to throw it down on you whenever he's near the basket.
Inside, and DJ throws it down.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Monroe left side. Shoots over Markkanen. That misses off the backboard. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Bulls out front, leading by 4. And do not go away as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. A chance now to hear Jason Kidd talking to his team moments ago.
It's not going to be easy. Come on. It's not going to be easy. Let's go. Defense. 1, 2, 3. Defense.
Jason Kidd moments ago in his huddle getting everyone focused and amped up to take on these next few moments.
Yeah, and an emphasis really on forcing stops. Something Coach did very well back in his day when he was playing. Let's see if they can live up to his expectations.
And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. We've got Payne, EJ out there with Markkanen. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Parsons in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Here's Monroe. Some solid defense from DJ.
and they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now here's Parsons. Wade dishes to DJ. Young with the steal. And here's Brogdon from the arc. Chicago grabs the miss. DJ's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Wade outside. Pass to DJ. Back to Wade. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. And now it's an 8-point Bulls lead.
And, you know, DJ is always trying to get his guys going. If they're open, he finds them.
There's the pick. Brogdon the pass to Snell. Back to Brogdon. A three ball. Drains the three-pointer.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball game.
Wade kicks to Parsons. DJ sets the screen for Parsons. And it's Payne in the corner. No good on the triple. Bucks trail by 5. Fast break, Milwaukee. And Young kicks to Brogdon. Screen by Monroe. Feeds it to Snell. In the corner, it's Maker. Clock at 6. Off the pick. The shot by Brogdon, no good. The Bulls leading by 5. Wade outside. Pulls up. Bulls with the first shot clock. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Milwaukee gets called for the foul.
Love that mindset of DJ. I mean, really appreciate that he comes in wanting to get better each and every day. Hard not to like a player like that.
Some changes for Chicago. Mirotic comes in for Markkanen, and it's Pondexter in for Parsons. Parker's checked in for the Bucks. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Tony Snell. Screen by Young. Parker passes to Brogdon. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
And, you know, with passes like that, you can see the potential Parker has. I mean, he's a team-first guy who loves passing the ball.
Payne dishes to DJ. And DJ throws it down.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And, Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Here's Monroe after the Bulls pick up 2. And the basket is good.
You know, Monroe's eyes light up whenever his team is looking for a key basket, just taking control of the possession and dominating whoever's in front of him.
Now, here's Wade, up off the screen, and DJ throws it down.
Good ball movement, wonderful pass, couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Bucks trail by 7. Young sets a screen for Brogdon. Screen by Monroe. Lets it go from 11. Hits the front of the rim and out. Well, Chicago's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Free throw line jump shot. Rebounded by the Bucks. Brogdon with it. There's the dish to Monroe. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Excellent defense from DJ. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jabari Parker. That is his first foul of the game. Chicago calls timeout. They're in front by 7. 1:57 left in the 4th quarter. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, DJ.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
He's played up to his full potential tonight, and he's been playing to the crowd, too. He loves being the star attraction, even if it doesn't happen on a regular basis. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Wade kicks to DJ. That falls. Nice speed that time from Dwayne Wade. 35 points for DJ.
And, you know, guys, Wade is a terrific teammate, always willing to give up the ball and share the sugar, if you will, especially when his teammate is wide open.
Now, here is Young. Antetokounmpo kicks to Monroe. Young outside from deep. Drops in the tray.
Phenomenal court vision by Parker. He really has all the tools to be a great player in this league.
There's the screen. Wade passes to DJ. Wasted no time on that one. DJ's got 17 points here in the second half. Bucks trail by 8. Young sets a screen for Brogdon. Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's Chicago with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. Now here's Payne. Defense.
Wow. And leaving nothing to chance here on this game-clinching run.
Exactly. Cold-blooded. Separation solidified. Great effort.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's DJ with the rebound.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Now here's Payne. Antetokounmpo defending. Payne kicks. Oh!
Man.
And giving the fans what they came to see, a spirited performance.
Well, they've got to be pleased with the effort they've seen so far tonight. Everybody pitching in for what looks to be a solid W.
And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there. So Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play,
and now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Another double-double for you this year, points and rebounds. Now, is that something you're looking to do when you go out there?
Well, you know, I try and come out and help the team get a win whenever I can. I know we're at our best when I'm cleaning up missed shots and, you know, finishing plays. And it's all about getting wins. And if a double-double is what it takes, then, you know, that's what I'll give to the team.
Well, it's what it took tonight. Congrats on the win. Guys?
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
DJ Munchin. I see you out there, baby.
All day, baby. You know I got to get mine.
Man.
All right, DJ, we're ready for you.
All right, man. How's life treating you, baby?
It's all good, man. How about you?
I'm living. Let's
Good.
get this, man.
You ready for this?
Yeah, man.
Go. Hey, everybody. Welcome. Thanks for coming. It is truly my honor to introduce you to the latest Jordan Brand player, DJ.
All right. Who got first?
What does hunt greatness mean?
My agent and I have this saying. You eat what you kill. And it basically means no one's going to help you to be great. You know, no one's going to feed you. If you want your own greatness, you got to go after it yourself.
So, why Jordan Brand?
They believed in my mission from the jump. Obviously, being a part of the lineage is huge, and they make dope shoes. I mean, that's just straight facts. And I'm pretty sure I get an invite to MJ's golf tournament now, right?
We should move on. Next question.
There aren't too many players in the league with their own shoe. Do you worry that people might say you got here too quick, that it's too much too soon?
The critics are going to do what they always do. All right, it's like that Jay-Z lyric, okay? I don't respond to negative energy. And if you didn't understand that lyric, you can Google it, all right? Thank you, everybody.
Thanks for coming. We really appreciate it.
Wait, what's your shoe called?
DJ1. You buy wherever fine shoes are sold.